Question number 223, Sri Buran Nansegowd.
Question number 223, madam.
Yes, madam.
Statement is laid on the table of the House.
Question.
Thank you, madam, for giving the opportunity. Today, India is respected all over the world because of our software skilled personnel, doctors and educators and scientists. India, once upon a time, used to be called as a safe, charming country. Today, India is the software giant, madam. India, once upon a time, is a hungry country, but today we are a satellite launching country, madam. Today, we are able to send the satellites to the Mars with the least cost. This is all possible because of the foundation laid by our forefathers for the quality and affordable education which was available to the poorest of poor and both the meritorious students across the country, across all the sections of the population, madam. Today, looking at the answer given by the honorable ministers, there are 233 private universities in this country, which is almost two-thirds of the universities. There are 88 privately managed deemed universities out of 123, madam. I would like to ask the honorable minister, as you know, these universities are administration by themselves. Apparently they follow certain rules, but most of the time, most of us know how they function. I would like to ask the honorable minister through you, madam, what steps are being taken to maintain the standards as well as constantly monitor and also quality of education and education for the poorest of the poor, madam. This is my first question.
Madam Speaker, to ensure that those students who belong to disadvantaged communities, and especially those who belong to economically challenged backgrounds, subsidized education is ensured through the public and government-managed institutions. I would like to say that the honourable member particularly asked about the issues with regards to maintenance of standards in private universities. I would like to add here, Madam Speaker, that through the Know Your College portal, what we have done is engaged every private and deemed to be university and other institutions across this country, ensured that they give us details with regard to the academic staff that they have put in their institutions to service the education sector, including giving us the academic background of those academicians, including the status of the labs in those institutions, full discovery and full report of that particular institution is available in the public domain, along with a facilitation for the students and citizens at large, that if they find any anomaly in the private institution in which they have sought admission, or for that matter, an institution which attracted them on the basis of a prospectus, but the elements of the prospectus do not fructify on the ground, then that citizen can complain to the regulator and the regulator takes appropriate action. Madam Speaker, I'd also like to add that the government has insistently pursued institutions across this country to ensure that they get accredited so that standards are maintained. Apart from ensuring that standards are maintained through inspection, through interaction with these institutions, through the UGC, we have also ensured that a model syllabi is given in various courses so that those institutions that need to, in some way, refurbish their curriculum can also be assisted. To ensure that standards are enhanced and become industry compatible, we have also through UGC allowed that adjunct faculty, wherein experts in various academic fields can be called within the institutions and they can also teach our students along with academic staff which has been appointed by the university. The concern that the honourable member expressed with regards to how can education be made less expensive, especially for those who come from economically challenged background, I will here only say, madam, that through an online open course protocol called Swayam, we are hoping to develop a platform. Currently, all IITs, IIM, central universities, NITs, and in one or two respects, even some private institutions have approached the government, and we are in the process of putting forth to the nation around 500 courses, which include diploma courses, certificate courses, along with, in conjunction with NIOS, the 10th and 12th standard examination, which on this portal, which will also be a mobile app, will be available to Indian citizens free of cost. Any citizen seeking to give an examination and procure certification can go to designated centers which will be publicly announced and notified, so that they can sit and for a minimal processing fee give this exam and be certified such.
Second.
I would like to ask you the most important question, madam. Today, education has become a big business module. Fortunately, unfortunately, the education is supposed to be a non-profit making investment. But what actually happens on the ground, most of us know. Today, we know that 12 to 15,000 crores of black money is generated only through the medical admissions. So my question is, why can't the government take steps to allow the investment into the education sector straightforward way instead of round around showing the nose, and let it be a clarity, transparency in the administration process. That is number one. Most important is, today the downtrodden section, including me, is able to sit in the parliament because of the reservation. There must be reservation. Reservation cannot be only confined to the publicly or government institutions. The reservation for SC, ST, OBC and also economically backward section must be included in the private managed universities or deemed universities. Otherwise, it will lead to public unrest, because like health, education has become almost 2/3 of the education has gone into private. My request is, I know the minister is very efficient, take the call and on the behalf of the 120 crore people of our country, madam.
Madam Speaker, as the Honourable Member I'm sure knows, that the UGC regulation which have been notified in the year 2010 are the ones which fix minimum standards of administration even in the university system. Insofar as ensuring that fees are not hiked and the students are not impacted, I would like to hear through you, Madam Speaker, tell the House that most of the states are empowered to ensure that they have a fee committee which fixes the minimum standard and benchmark in their states, so that exorbitant fees are not taken from the students. Also, under the AICT, the Sri Krishna Committee report guidelines to ensure the students are protected from exorbitant fee hike is also been approved, and we have communicated the same to every state. I would also like to state here, Madam Speaker, that the Swayam portal that my ministry proposes, Madam, is the first of its kind, because it will ensure free education to every section of the society. And I would implore every member of the House that once it comes into the public domain, I will seek the assistance of every parliamentarian to ensure that it reaches every citizen within their own constituency. And I think that will be the greatest service we can do through education to our population.